The cobbled country villages and coastal towns of North Norfolk have long been a Conservative target. They think it could be in reach for them on June the 8th, after UKIP confirmed that they won't be fielding a candidate this time round. They polled more than 8,000 last time out, meaning a lot of voters to play for. Norman Lamb first became MP here in 2001 and currently has a majority of 4,043. Out in Wells today, he's hoping his record will keep the voters coming back.
So I've been here for 16 years and because I tried to be a very active MP, there's an awful lot of people that you talk to on the doorstep who've been helped in some way, and that counts for a lot. And I think people are seeing that we're heading towards a Conservative landslide nationally, and so the result in North Norfolk will have no impact on that. It's a given that Theresa May will have an enormous majority. So I suppose our message is keep a good local MP, and people seem to be responding to that.
The Tories will be hoping some of those old UKIP voters could gravitate towards them. It's now 16 years since they last had an MP here, which used to be a safe seat they'd held since the 60s. Their candidate James Wilde, here canvassing in Holt, wants to take nothing for granted.
Got to get out there, meet as many people as possible, get my name out, make sure people know that I'm from the area and I'm passionate about the area. It's not a simple equation that those votes are going to shift across to me. I've got to fight for every vote in this constituency, and it's going to be competitive, but I'm up for the fight. Looking forward to the next 28 days. I think what UKIP's decision means is that it crystallises a choice. I'm the only candidate who supported Brexit and wants to deliver on the Brexit vote that the people of North Norfolk and the rest of the country voted for.
It's not the only seat UKIP have decided not to field candidates in. They also won't be on your ballot paper in Norwich North or South, for example. But why?
It is better to put in a Brexiteer than it is to put in to have a Remainer representing a Leave constituency. I would expect you will see other constituencies within Norfolk coming out with very similar lines from us.
The national election headlines today have been dominated by a leak of a draft Labour Party manifesto that wasn't meant to be out until next week. Out campaigning in Sheringham today is their candidate Stephen Burke.
Well, our share of the vote last time in 2015 almost doubled. We're planning to build on that. We're here to beat both the blue Tories but also the yellow Tories. We got rid of the purple Tories, now we've got to beat the rest of them. I think it's great news that we're on the front pages of every newspaper and we're the headlines of every TV and radio news programme. It means people are talking about Labour and they're talking about our policies.
With no Green candidate put forward for North Norfolk either, it means it's a runoff between the three main parties. But in this surprise election, it would take a braver man than me to predict if the tide will be turning here. Neil Perry, Mustard TV, North Norfolk.